So why nobody not talking about this when it comes to the Superman trailer that just dropped? All right, you guys. So as y'all know, which many of y'all probably seen the trailer and all already, the Superman trailer had dropped, but there's something that no one is really not talking about. It probably got some people that is, but I haven't seen nobody really talk about it so far. So remember this, and gonna tie into exactly what I'm talking about that nobody else not really talking about. Action Comics 900. This is when Superman went ahead and renounced his U.S. citizenship. Okay, what do that mean? So Superman was trying to protect people all over the world, and he could not do it because the U.S. kept holding him back, talking about you can't do it because you breaking certain guidelines because you're a U.S. citizen. You can't just leave the country, do whatever you want. Well, Superman said, forget y'all. I renounce my citizenship, and so that way I could go ahead and protect people all over the world. Now, for those of y'all that seen the trailer, you kind of know what I'm talking about, but we're going to go ahead and play the trailer. I'm going to react to it and point out exactly what I'm talking about because I got to say, James Gunn is smart for this. This is one of the best storylines that he could have went with, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and play.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah.
You'd let me interview you as Superman.
Sure.
Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
Superman.
Miss Lane.
And I got to say, I love the fact how he changed his voice to, be Superman. I love that. That's actually great.
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for what some might. It's a lot. Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions.
So look, the Secretary of Defense is going to look into his actions because remember, since he's a U.S. citizen, they have a problem with the fact that he going ahead and taking matters into his own hands. Which, by the way, the whole team, I don't know what you call them at the moment, but you got Mr. Terrific, Hawk Girl, and Guy Gardner as Green Lantern. They are all wearing like similar suits. You're going to see it in the trailer. And I think that they kind of work for the government in a way. So they go kind of like Captain America Civil War, right? If y'all seen Captain America Civil War, you had Captain America and his team that was kind of like, we don't want to work for the government. You had Iron Man and his team like, okay, we're going to work for the government because we don't want to get in trouble for certain things. So I think that's kind of why they got the same outfit and all that other stuff, because they kind of working for some type of organized group. It might not be for the government, it might be something else, but yeah, just keep that in mind.
That's funny.
My actions? I stopped a war.
You heard that? His actions, he stopped a war. And I guarantee you he did not have U.S. permission to do that.
Maybe.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect,
I love the confidence, man. I love the confidence. He said, no, I did. I'm about that. I'm about that, son. I like that, man. I like that.
Legally entered a country.
This is how you're gonna be?
You heard that? Illegally entered the country. Illegal enter the country because he's a U.S. citizen.
I'm not the one being interviewed, Superman. Did you consult with the president?
No.
You seemingly acting as a representative of the United States.
Anybody except for me.
He said, I'm not representing nobody but myself, man. I ain't representing nobody, man.
And doing good.
And that's the thing. He want to do good. But the government, they kind of got their own agenda. You already know.
I would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die. Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
And the whole thing about look up. That's the whole thing. Look up.
Your choices. Your actions. That's what makes you who you are.
Yes, because him being a U.S. citizen is not going to hold him back from doing the right thing. That's the whole thing. I'm telling you, Superman going to probably renounce his citizenship in this movie too, just like that in Action Comics. When he did that, I see that happening again. So, like, you see the suit? Well, they're going to show it again. Hold on.
Superman.
And I gotta say, the choice for Lex Luthor, I think he gonna be all right. I just gotta see how he play all the way through the movie. I think he gonna be all right. James Gunn, I kind of trust him with these selections so far.
He's not a man. He's an it. He's somehow become the focal point of the entire world's conversation.
So, oh man, look, I gotta go back. Hold on.
He's somehow become the focal point of the entire world's conversation.
So all three of them, I know Hawkgirl probably kind of hard to see, but they all got like that white looking outfit. So I think they work it for somebody. It could be another superhero like group or whatever, but I know people kind of already talked about it on YouTube. I don't really know it right offhand, but yeah, don't be surprised they got something to do with the government.
I will not accept that.
I cleaned your boots. Go.
And I gotta say, I think the fight scenes, like how they got like in close in person, gonna make the fight scenes a lot more better too. So
Get him for you.
I gotta say, I'm excited. I'm excited. I like Superman. I'm excited. I gotta say, I'm pretty hyped.
You have a dog?
Yep. And the movie come out July 11th. I cannot wait. I'm excited. So I definitely want y'all to comment down below and let me know what y'all think about that. I gotta say, I'm pretty excited for it. I think it'll be really good. But, we're going to see in due time. I think James got in the back. I saw Creature Commandos. Creature Commandos was cool and all, too. But also, you guys, I'll put it to you like this. For the meantime, if y'all want to go ahead and check out another thing that's coming out, too, about Spider-Man Noir and how that going to be coming out. I think that's a game changer right there, man. Check that out. Link to that in the description. But thank you guys for watching. Follow me on whatever platform you watch me on. Like, comment, share the video, and also, like I said, follow me. Follow your boy. I like to talk about superhero stuff on this channel. But thank you guys for watching, and I am out.